Hi, it's Kevin Jordan from Redpoint Marketing Consultants, and today I'm going to teach you about all the equipment you'll need to gather to start making some really high quality, professional looking videos to promote your business, your brand, or organization. Now, this presentation is actually part of my Video Marketing 101 course, so if you're watching this on YouTube right now, you can head over to my website at redpointmarketingconsultants.com/video and access all the additional content that goes along with this course. And you can also see a list of all the equipment that I'm going to be talking about in this video. Now, before I get started going through the equipment, I want to make a couple of points. First one is that we're going to be talking about a lot of different types of equipment today. We're going to be talking about cameras and lighting and microphones and green screens and screen capture software and editing software and all kinds of stuff. You do not need to go out and buy all of this equipment to start making some really nice videos. In fact, you can get started with a few very basic pieces of equipment, especially if you're on a tight budget. At the end, after I go through the equipment, I'll sort of give you a progression plan of how you can scale your production, video production up one step at a time. Second point is that as we start talking about all this equipment, the next natural question is, well, where can I get it? You can spend hours and hours searching online for the best deals on each of these pieces of equipment that I can buy or that I'm going to talk about. Or you can do what I'm going to recommend, which is simply go to Amazon.com, sign up for Amazon Prime so you can get free 2-day shipping, and buy all of this stuff on Amazon. Because what you're going to find most of the time, or at least a high percentage of the time, is that that's where you'll be able to get the best deal anyway. And with one, possibly two exceptions, you can buy everything that I'm going to talk about today on Amazon.com. And if you are in my course right now watching this, below this video you'll see a list of everything that I'm going to talk about, all the different types of equipment, and a link directly to Amazon where you can purchase it. Third point is whether you should buy new or used equipment. Personally, my philosophy is that if it's a more expensive item, such as your camera, and if you are careful about it, you can save a lot of money and get some really good deals by buying used or refurbished equipment. I've had some very good success and saved a lot of money doing that. Having said that, you do want to be careful that you're buying from a reputable seller. Look for the return policy, if possible get a limited warranty, and all that sort of thing. Otherwise you might end up buying a very expensive brick. But like I said, you can save a lot of money by buying used equipment, and you can buy the used equipment on Amazon as well as the new equipment. Final point before I get started is that all these different things, the cameras, the microphones, these companies release new models all the time, pretty much every year in some cases, or every other year, because they have to keep selling equipment to keep making money. You do not need to have the latest and greatest model of everything that I'm going to talk about in order to make some really nice videos. I'm going to tell you what model numbers I use when I show you the equipment. Chances are it's already been replaced by a newer model. So what I'm going to focus on is the what you should look for in the equipment rather than focusing on specific model numbers and that sort of thing. But if you do want to buy the exact equipment that I'm showing you, I will give you the model number. Enough said, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start by talking about the camera because, not surprisingly, that is a pretty important piece of equipment when you are talking about making videos. Actually, you don't really need a camera to start making videos, and I'm going to tell you how you can make really nice videos without a camera a little bit later. But for many types of videos, you do need a camera, and the two things that you want to look for in a good camera are, number one, that it records in high definition, and number two, that it has a external microphone jack. If you want to add a third requirement in there would be that it records to a flash memory card or a memory card, but hardly any camcorders use tape anymore, so that really shouldn't be an issue. I could talk about cameras all day, and there's so many different manufacturers and models and types out there that we could easily spend quite a bit of time on that. I'm going to make it really simple and just tell you to go out and buy a Canon Vixia camcorder. There's many different models of Canon Vixia. It's a whole line of consumer camcorders. Any of them will work just fine. The one that I use is an older model. It's called the Canon Vixia HF200. It's got a external microphone jack, of course, in the back here. It's got this screen that folds out and that you can flip around so you can watch yourself as you record the video, and some other nice features. But any of the Vixia camcorders will work fine. They range in price from a few $100s all the way up to over $1,000. You do not need the $1,000 camcorder to make some really nice videos. And if you buy one of the older models and get it used or factory refurbished, you can get one of these for $100 or $200, and it'll work fine. Enough said about the camera. Once you've gotten your camera, you're going to need a tripod to put it on. You may have a tripod lying around the house or the office, and you can probably just use that if you do. If you don't, you want to get any professional quality tripod. Has telescoping legs, so you can adjust the height. One of these handles on the top that allows you to pan and swivel the camera. And you also want a plate on the top that detaches so that you can put this on the bottom of your camera and then just snap it right on. And you want to make sure that your camera has a thread on the bottom that you can use to attach it to the tripod, which the Canon Vixias do. These types of tripods will run about $50 or $60. The one I use is the Targus TG P60T, but any professional quality tripod will work just fine, and it's not something you need to spend hundreds of dollars on. Moving right along, once you have your camera and tripod, the third piece of sort of like essential gear, if you want to look at it that way, is the external microphone. The built-in microphone on these camcorders is garbage, pretty much. They're not any good, and it's a dead giveaway when you hear a video made using the built-in microphone that it's amateur. It's just not professional quality. The biggest difference between a high-quality professional video and sort of a poor quality muter video is actually not the quality of the video, it's the quality of the audio. That's why you want an external microphone. Again, this is not necessarily something you need to spend a lot of money on. The microphone that I'm wearing right now and that I'm using is made by Audio-Technica. It's the ATR 3350, and you can get it for about $19 on Amazon, and the sound quality is just fine. The downside to this one is that it is a wired microphone, so it sort of limits your mobility and what you can do while you're on camera. So what I would recommend if you have a slightly higher budget is the ATR 288W. This comes with the transmitter, this is the transmitter, which you would wear and clip on your belt. This is the receiver, which you would hook up to the camera, and you can walk around and have a lot more mobility, and the wire doesn't get tangled and everything, and all that. It also comes with a nice hand microphone that you can clip into the transmitter instead of the lapel mic, and this will allow you to do on-camera interviews. So you can sort of do TV journalist style interviews with somebody on camera, great for capturing testimonials and that sort of thing. Now, when we're talking about external microphones, you may hear the term lavalier omnidirectional condenser microphone. That's basically a fancy way of saying lapel mic. That's what I'm wearing right now. The omnidirectional just refers to the fact that it's capturing audio from one direction, one person. The lavalier just means lapel. And that's what the two microphones I was just talking about are. The problem with those types of microphones is if you have several people in the room or more than one person that you want to capture audio from, you're not really going to be able to do that with that kind of microphone. For that, you'll need something like the shotgun microphone. This is the ATR 6550, again from Audio-Technica. It's about $60-70 on Amazon, I believe. And this type of microphone will allow you to capture the audio from an area or a room or several people at once. So you may need something like this once you start making some more advanced videos. If you are capturing multiple sources of audio and you want to record them all to the same audio channel, for example, if you want to have them all recording to one camcorder, you'll need to purchase an audio mixer, something like the Cam 3 audio mixer, which I believe is about $50 or $60 on Amazon. And with this thing, you can plug in a couple of external microphones. All the ATR or the Audio-Technica microphones I was just talking about work with this. You plug them into here, plug this into your camera, and you can capture, say, the audio from a room and the audio from an individual speaker or person on camera at the same time, and record them all to the same device. One last type of microphone I'll mention, which I don't have to show you, but it's the USB microphone. If you're going to be doing screen capture videos or podcasting or anything like that, you want a microphone you can plug into your computer. And for that, I would recommend the Blue Yeti, which I believe is about $65 or $70 on Amazon. It's a really high quality USB microphone. It works great. Now, there is sort of an alternative to buying all the equipment that I just mentioned. If you are on a really tight budget and you just want to get started making some nice videos, you can actually do that with an iPhone or another smartphone that has a video camera built in. They're actually really nice cameras. There's a couple pieces of equipment that you'll need to get to help you with that. They're not very expensive. And the first one is simply an iPhone mic adapter that allows you to still plug an external microphone in to your iPhone so you can get that high quality sound that I was talking about. This one is available from kvconnection.com. It may be on Amazon, but I don't believe that it is available on Amazon. It's only about, I think, $19, something like that, very cheap. You just plug this into the headphone jack on your phone and then plug the other end into your external microphone. This works with the $19 Audio-Technica wired microphone that I was referring to earlier. A second piece of equipment you'll need is a little tripod to put your iPhone on. This is all of about $3 on Amazon. It comes with a little device that you strap over the phone, and then you can either screw this onto the mini tripod that comes with it, or you can actually attach it to the base plate on a regular tripod, put your phone on a regular tripod, and you can use it just like your video camera at that point. So you can, if you have a iPhone already, you can get this for $3, get your mic adapter for about $19, and get your Audio-Technica microphone for about another $19, and then your tripod basically get started making some really pretty nice videos for under 50 bucks. Alright, now once you've made some videos, you're going to need some software to edit them. The software program that I use is Vegas Movie Studio, or a Sony Movie Studio, I should say. This is a really nice software program for editing videos. You can basically almost make a professional movie using this software. It's got features out the wazoo. I probably only know how to use 15 or 20% of the features on the software, and that's more than enough to make any kind of video that I need. It's easy to learn, even for beginners. I taught myself how to use it, and I've got videos in my video marketing course that teach you how to use this software. The problem is, Mac users, there is no version available for Macs. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. If you do have a Mac, you can get the Adobe Premiere software program, which is a very similar program, also a very good program, and just get the Mac version of that and use that instead. Now, for many of you, that's really all the equipment you're going to need. Your camera, your microphone, tripod, software, and maybe a mixer. And you can get going with some great videos with just that stuff. However, if you want to take it to the next level and set up an in-house video studio or production studio, you'll need some lighting equipment and a green screen. Once you've gotten that, you're off to the races. You can do so many different things with the lighting and the green setup. The one that I have comes with 3 softbox style lights like this one. It comes with the bulbs and the softbox for the lights and the stands. It also comes with the green screen like this one here, and a stand to put the green screen on, and even a bag to carry it all in. It's made by a company called ePhoto Studio. There's another company that makes some good ones called Fancy Air Studios. I've got links to both of those on the website. I think they run about $200 for everything that I just mentioned, and once you've got that set up, you've got basically a professional quality video studio that you can use to make some really nice videos. Now, I mentioned earlier that you don't even need a video camera to make videos, and what I was referring to was making screen capture videos. That's basically where you capture your computer screen and just combine the video from that with some audio that you're recording to your computer. For that, all you'll need is some screen capture software. For PC users, I recommend a program called Camtasia that's available from TechSmith.com. For Mac users, there's a program called ScreenFlow. They're I think both in the $100 or $200 range. If you're on a really tight budget, there is a free program you can download called Cam Studio, and you can get that from camstudio.org. That's the one that I use, and it works great. The nice thing about the other 2 programs is that they have built-in video editors and a lot of other additional features. So if you have the money, I'd buy one of those. If not, Cam Studio works fine. You'll probably also want a program like Microsoft PowerPoint, so you can put together presentations to do, so you have something to record. Unless you're demonstrating some software, recording a tool that you're demonstrating online, you really need some sort of presentation program to put together your videos. And PowerPoint works great for that. In fact, I'm using it right now to do this presentation. Some other things that you'll probably want to get that don't really fit into any of the categories that I've talked about so far are the music stand, the laptop, and the remote. You might be thinking, why would I need a music stand to make videos, right? Well, you can actually set up your music stand with the laptop on it and put it right below your camera and use that with a teleprompter or with a PowerPoint and do some presentations on the laptop. And people won't be able to tell that you're looking at the laptop and not directly into the camera. It's basically a really low-cost way of using a teleprompter to do your videos. The remote is just a USB remote that plugs into your computer, and then you can click through your presentations using the remote, which is what I'm doing right now. It works great. I mentioned the teleprompter. There's actually software that you can download from freetelepromptersoftware.com, which, as the name implies, is free. It works fine. It's super easy to learn. You can put the scripts for your videos in there and do some really nice scripted videos. It does take a little bit of practice to learn how to read off the teleprompter, but with a couple run-throughs, you'll get it no problem. Now, I mentioned at the beginning that I was going to give you a progression plan for building your studio, or for getting started if you don't really have any of this equipment and are on a tight budget. What I would start with is doing some screen capture videos. I'm assuming you have a computer if you're watching this. So all you really need to buy is the USB microphone and some screen capture software, and maybe some editing software if you're using the Cam Studio. And you can really get started making some great screen capture videos for practically nothing. Once you've got that going, if you do have an iPhone, you can add the iPhone, the tripod, and external microphone, sort of take it to the next level, so do some in-person on-camera videos. Then you can get your camcorder, Canon Vixia camcorder, maybe add a couple more microphones, and then lastly add your green screen and lighting and the teleprompter and your whole studio. So once again, if you are watching this online, head over to redpointmarketingconsultants.com/video so you can get links to all of this equipment that I'm talking about and get signed up for my Video Marketing 101 course. In the next lesson, what I'm going to show you is how to set up your studio and actually how to set up the lighting, how to set up the tripod, the music stand, how to use the green screen, and I'm actually going to demonstrate how to record a video in your studio. So I will see you in lesson 2 of Video Marketing 101. Thanks for watching.